Hello and welcome back to Chapter 4 of Last Will, and I think this is called Thy Kingdom Come. And this, I believe, is going to be the final chapter of the game. Yeah, there we go, Chapter 4, Thy Kingdom Come. Okay, so let's see, what do we have? Okay, I see a lot of art. That's the door. Okay, and what... So what are you, then? Can write was the carry object? Okay. So what... Okay, so this one's like kind of see-through, it looks. Hello. The heck? Hang on. Okay, there's symbols on the floor. Sure, I guess. Alright, so then what... Excuse you? Okay. Hang on. Is this something to do with these? Do I need to, like, light these in a certain order or something like that? Hang on. Okay, so let me, God, the flipping controls are a little awkward here. Okay, so there is... Okay, so you were here. I think I saw a third one in the dining room, didn't I? Yeah, let me try... God damn it. Yeah, the flipping controls are incredibly awkward. Especially considering how easily this thing turns. Okay. Okay, there we go. Alright, that was actually kind of neat. That control scheme was a little weird, but... Yeah, okay. So here we go. And now we're on to the next room. So, what do I have... To the south, Garrett. Okay, so there's like an hourglass, a reticle. Hang on, how many of those are there? Okay, there's like a triangle with a curve. There's the triangle of dots. And there's a bisected circle. Okay, well, first things first. Let me go ahead. Let me just light this place up so that I can see enough. Okay, you're all good. Yeah, I did notice that there is actually like there's a lever underneath here. Okay. Well, let's go take a listen. What is our, was he our grandfather or uncle? I don't remember.
It is said that in ancient China, the emperor owned time. He could decide how long a day was, how long an hour, when the sun would set or rise. Sadly, it was only a myth made to solidify his power. But think closely about it. As you would have learned by now, no matter what challenges you face, time is always your greatest enemy. Now, time travel is sadly not a feasible method for getting around this, and neither is stopping time. But there is one way to defeat this adversary. It just takes patience and commitment. I wonder if you have the kind of commitment that it would take. Are you compatible? If this recording ends up in flames, then I suppose I was wrong. But if you make it, maybe there is hope for you still.
Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I get a kick out of, like, the edgelord voice acting. He's like, it's the end of the world, and if you do things right, you may succeed. I'm like, man, fucking speak clearly. Always watching. I really like this bit of art. You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of Blasphemous, if any of you guys have ever played that. Yeah, that looks really familiar from that. Okay, that's a really cool piece of artwork. I like it. Alright, so what do I have here? Okay, I have symbols. Hang on. Wait a sec. Okay, hang on. So there is... So there's 5 symbols. Am I looking for a column that has all 5? So hourglass, bisected circle, reticle, dots, and triangle. Okay, let's go try that. So hourglass, bisected circle, and then there was the reticle, I believe, going into dots, and then triangle? The next you're moving it? Okay, it's kind of weird though, because the triangle is actually reversed. Why is that? I guess in theory, maybe all of the others are reversed too, but you just can't tell because they're all symmetrical. I wonder why that is. That's weird. Okay, well. Anyway, what do I have in here now? Okay, well, first things first, let's go turn on a puzzle. Or turn on all the lights for the puzzle. Act 3, the observatory. We're making halfway decent progress, so let's go see how quick this can go. Okay, we have... Well, here, let me go check everything. Alright, what do you say? The values you seek are hidden in the room, just clouded by the human will to accept things for what they are. Look closely, it's all smoke and mirrors. Okay, sure, so I'm gonna have to... Oh boy, I'm going to have to think abstractly. This isn't gonna go well. Observing the stars requires understanding of a multitude of arts. One must recognize changes in the shifting darkness of the void. One must recognize patterns and associations to keep track of the stars. One must be able to spend many late hours for the right moment, and one must never be distracted and keep his eyes to the sky. Alright, sure. Okay, and what's the deal with you? There's like some weird, I don't know, it looks like a pedestal with a medal or something on it? Okay. Strange. I see, okay, is there any like hidden stuff that I can see through you? No, but it looks like that has an M. Okay, so that has an M. What's the story with all of these? Why are some of these lit? Hang on. Let me, there's a bunch of these lit, okay. Alright, what's the story with these? Anything... Oh, hang on. Hold on, what is that? That's a... It's like 2 P's or something that are flipped together? Okay. That's a little odd. Boy, that's a hell of a balancing act there. Okay, do you have anything on you? Not that I'm seeing. I wonder if I'm just missing it. Okay, I'll keep you over here. And then what about you? I see... Okay, yeah, there's like a recycling symbol. There's some sort of a logo. What is that? That looks like... Is that like a couple of 7s, it looks like, kind of mixed together? Hang on, let me see if I can... I want to... God, this rotation control is really awkward. Come on, there you go. Yeah, that looks like a pair of 7s that are like kind of crossed over. Okay, I'm just going to go ahead, I'll throw it down here. And... Bookcase filled with books on amateur astronomy, astrophysics, and constellations. And I can't do anything with that. How about you? Spare carpet looks like a prayer mat. Okay. So I assume I'm going to need to look up something involving constellations here? And how many of these are here at the start? I just want to remember this. 1, 2, 3... I'll turn off the light. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Alright. So there's 9. Okay, so what are you? You are a box with 2 lines off to the right. I don't recognize any of these. I wonder how many of these are actually real. Okay. This is like a weird elongated J with a point. Actually, hang on. That looks like you. Okay, so what do I... Okay, I think that just rotates this. What's the story with this then? I actually didn't check. Oh, hello. And that's like a heart symbol. Let me go put you down here. Alright. Okay, so what... This changed. Hang on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold on. Can I rotate this back one? No, but I can rotate it another one. Okay, so... Now, okay, so this is changing. This is something to do with this. Okay, so this is associated with a 5. Okay. That's like a triangle with Oh, that's weird. If I don't have my my light out, these are like partially washed out. Yeah, there's less contrast in them. Okay. Is that this actually? Hang on. Yeah, I think that's this. Okay, so this one here is associated with a 2. So I'm looking for like an upside down L and a V with a circle at the end. Okay, let's go see. Nope. Nope. What? No, turn the other way, jackass. Oh, come on, really? Motherfucker. Alright, well, looks like I just get to go kiss my own ass. Okay, that's nothing. That's nothing. That's nothing. Okay, that's a little annoying. Seems like I can't really rotate stuff properly. Oh, hang on. Okay, is this the one here? Is this one that I can use? This is... and how many stars are on it? 5? Yeah, let's go take a look and see. Yeah, it looks like there's about 5 stars. Well, I guess technically 6, so we can include a little one at the end. Okay, so what do you say? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7... Wait, hang on. How many? 4, 5, 6, 7? Wait. Is it to do with these symbols? Hang on, where was the one that said 7 on it? Was it this? Hold on. 7. And that just clicked. Hold on. Okay, so this was it was 5 and 2, right? Okay, which one of these had the 5 on it? Okay, so here's the 2. That looks like 2s, doesn't it? Yeah, okay. And this one, if we look at it from this way, yeah, it's like a pair of 5s that are blended together. Okay, so hang on. So if I do this, and then what if I just like... Okay, that's not it. What if I do this? Okay, there we go. Oh, that was actually kind of cool. Yeah, I wasn't really sure what we were doing with that. I didn't really associate these with numbers. Oh, okay, that's actually really cool. That's the way I came. Guess I'm not going back that way. Yeah, sure. Okay. Yeah, controls for that were a little bit weird. Kinda sucked that it seemed to, like, invert how I could rotate stuff, but... Okay, the laboratory. Old typewriter, but the keys are stuck. Haven't I seen this setup before? Not that I'm aware of, but... Okay, case 3411, Professor John Rotman, English teacher at Cambridge University, lost his knife under unknown circumstances, found dead in his office at the university. The decision of donating his body to science was approved by his widow Amanda Rotman and supervised by Professor Gladbury. Oh, was our uncle like kidnapping people? Okay, why do I want a lighter? A path must rise for the learned man to prove to the world the things he can. A misstep might be deadly and cause much pain, but he must focus if he wishes to reign. Bunch of papers and letters, rejected requests from other labs, and warnings from the ethics committee. Okay, I have a fork, I have a lighter. Old dusty radio. That's locked. I think I saw another door over here. Is this locked? Yep. Some very, very low-res art. The heck? What is that? It's a mandrake root. Alright, why do I have mandrake root? When working with the human body, it's important to take everything one step at a time. During surgery, one cannot take out all the parts and put them back together. One piece may be missing at a time once the procedure starts. I don't think that's actually the case. I'm pretty sure... Hey, a teddy bear. Alright. A very moldy teddy bear. I'm pretty sure you can actually remove stuff as long as, like, you have machines that can keep the body going. Okay, petroleum. Alright. Okay, I can go ahead and I can integrate... Hang on, there's an oil... Okay, so there's 4 salt shaker... Wait, a salt shaker? What the fuck? Am I gonna salt the hard and eat it? What the hell? What are you? You are iodine. Gin. And there's 4 of these. So hang on, let me go take a look at these notes again. Misstepping or deadly cause no pain, you must focus, okay. Rejected papers, and then what was this one here? Surgeon, can I take all the pieces, put them all back together, one piece be pissing at a time? I feel like this is one of those puzzles that's going to have some abstraction in it that, like, I'm not going to understand. Let's see, because this cabinet's fully locked up. Old typewriter, some more books. Say Human Anatomy, the Encyclopedia of Psychology, Psychology Elements, Intricate Mind. So what am I trying to do here then? So I can't place the lantern anywhere, so that's not part of it, but I have a lighter, a fork, a mandrake root, a teddy bear, petroleum, oil, salt shaker, iodine, and gin. Okay, give me one second. I'm gonna just try a couple of things. I just want to see if anything like sparks my memory. I'll be right back, so I'm not gonna make you guys sit here and watch me just dick around, so be back in just a second for you. Okay, there we go. I figured it out. So, this puzzle actually was very difficult. What you have to do is you have to make 5 words using the first letters of each thing. So like this here, L-I-S-T is list, but the trade-off is you can't take multiple things off. So I had to make a list of words that only were 4 letters long and I could only move 1. So for me, I was able to start with the word sift, then do soft, then go to loft, then lift, then list, because you can only adjust 1 letter per word. Also, I actually had to look this one up. So 3 things didn't spawn in for me, and they were all fucking vowels. There's supposed to be some absinthe, there's supposed to be some ether, and there's something else, I think, but actually I think those two definitely. I think there was one other thing. It looked like a gardening trowel or something like that, but yeah. So I had to do this with like 2 fewer vowels, and that's very difficult to do in English. Yeah, that was a very, very difficult puzzle. I'm not sure I ever would have solved that. But alright, let's go see then what is waiting for us down here. Boy, that was a... Act 2, the transfer chamber, okay. The transfer chamber, what am I transferring? Well, let's go see. I'm not sure how many acts are in this chapter either. Okay, that's locked. I know what I should actually do too. I'm gonna really quickly save just so that I have a save ready. Come on. Why are you... Okay, there we go. Yeah, so what do you say? Outlet 1 is 40 watts, outlet 2 is 20, outlet 3 is 30. Fuse box is connected to multiple outlets so have its power shared evenly between them. Okay. I have a feeling I'm going to come back to that. Nope. This is the right lever. I can take a chest unless I know which one doesn't blow up the house with me in it.
Your journey. And now, only one choice stands between you and your future. One of these levers will disable the explosives, and you can take this mansion as your own. The others, well, let's just say there won't be much left if you touch either one of them. But mansion and money, these are but simple and trivial trinkets. What I offer you is something so much more. The closest anyone has ever come to immortality. I offer you me. Everything I know, every science I have mastered. This is your true inheritance. And by making it up to this point, you have shown that your mind is compatible. Think about it. You will still be you, but with over 70 years of knowledge added to your mind. That which would take a lifetime to learn and to master can be yours before the sun sets. This was my last invention, hidden from the world. This is my ultimate secret, and a great deal has been sacrificed to assemble it. Yes, all my inventions, all my knowledge, every unknown, even things about your own family that you were unaware of, can all be yours. It will feel like a dream and hurt you no more than a night on the town. Surely you can handle that. Everything is set. Step inside the machine. Gain my wisdom, and the first thing you'll find out is which lever is the safe one. Or you can leave and become just like your father, an ungrateful brat who never dared to take a chance, who never dared to rise above his own pathetic existence. Use the machine. Gain the intelligence of one who has spent every minute of his life learning. And once your grandchildren are old enough, you can bestow the same privilege upon them, making sure our bloodline will never end.
Okay, that's an interesting offer, Grandpa. Is this your fucking brain? What the fuck? Why is it like all these tendrils and shit on it? What the fuck? Ugh, that's horrible. Okay. So I can't really do... Okay, so I assume that I need to solve some puzzle here. Okay, so what do I have here? I have 30, 50, 10. Okay, so what does this say? Outlet 1 is 40 watt, 20 watts, and 30 watts? Okay, so hang on. What the fuck? So I'm very confused. What the hell? Okay, so outlet... Well, so here's the question then. How do I know which outlet is which? How do I know which is 1, 2, and 3? Because they're not labeled. These aren't labeled either. Okay, hold on. So outlet 1 needs to be 40 watts. Okay. Hang on. So I have... Outlet 1 is 40, 2 is 20, 3 is 30. Let me flick... I just want to flick all of these up. I want to get them all... I'm not sure if that means that they're activated or deactivated. Okay, so hang on. So do I just need to do some math here? Does it like... So if I do this, is this sending 25 to each outlet right now? And if I do all 3 of these, is this sending, what, like 16 basically to each outlet? The hell? Okay. Hang on, so... Outlet 1 is 40. How can I get 40 out of this? Because this needs to be split at least in half, right? Actually, you know what? Let me try something else. How do I get to 20? So if I do... Hang on. So if I split this 3 ways, there's 10, 10, and 10. And then 2. Okay. So when these are up, are these active or are these down? I don't... Let me try it the other way then. Hang on. So if I do all of these... Okay, hang on. Something just worked. So I think I might have made progress on something. Okay. So outlet 3 needs to be 30 watts, though. So I'm assuming that then... Well, no, but it's weird, though. I can't really hear... Yeah, it's not like it's coming distinct. God, I really wish there was, like, a fucking light or something. Like, I wish that, like, if this lit up to indicate that it was doing something right, this would be so much more clear. Okay. So I have 40, 20, and 30. How can I get... So this is setting 10 off to everything, right? God, but it fucking sucks, though, because this is an uneven number, so I can't evenly split it. So that's sending 10 to everything. This is just sending 10 to this. Oh, well, actually, hang on, though. No, I have to split this, because it's the only way to get... It's the only way to get an even 5. So, hang on. Okay, so to get a 40 watts, let's do... I'm going to split you in half. So you and you, I think, go there, right? Because that should give 25 to outlet 1 and 3. Okay, 25 to outlet 1 and 3. And then if I split this between those... Okay, that should give 40 and 30. But fuck, but then this doesn't... So if I do all of these, but then that still only gives off 10 to each one. And the middle one still only has 10. Okay, so I'm going to flick all of these down. So down is like a new... Yeah, down is a reset position. How the fuck do we make this? This reminds me of the stories you hear about, like, you know, how they teach Common Core math to kids now, and it's like, hey, make 10 out of 8 plus 3, and it's like, take 2 from 3 to apply to 8, so 8 plus 3 is actually 10 plus 1. And I remember looking at that for the first time being like, what the fucking fuck are they doing? Kind of the same vibe here. Hang on, I'm going to do some writing here. So we have a 40, a 20, and a 30. We have a 10, a 30, and a 50. And I need to somehow distribute those evenly. So hang on, if I divide the 10 into 3, I assume that's just going to break it into like 3. We're not dealing with fractions here. Wait, maybe that's it. Hang on. If this is like 16 and change... And if this is 3 and change, maybe that's how we get a 20. Hang on. So if I flick all of these up... Okay, so that does... So all of these should now be at 20, right? All of these should now be at 20. Fuck, but then I can't get to 30... I can't get to 40 then. Because if I split this... Yeah, it doesn't get me close. Fuse box. So the problem too is that, like, this isn't a fucking outlet. This is like a little transformer box, and that is not an outlet. Yeah, I really feel like sometimes the English language translation barriers that I'm pretty sure occurred here are contributing to part of the confusion. Fuck my life. Okay. Well, I thought I had the idea, but I did not. So... The confused... Okay, so I guess the question is, how do I make 40? I guess if I... Okay, so I need the first one to be 40. So I need to have... Yeah, okay, so 15 and 25 would make 40, right? So 15 and 25 would make 40. Okay, so if I do 15 and 25 to make 40. But goddamn, then I still have no way to make the 20 then. Or the 30. So the other problem too is, like, right now this shouldn't be working. Are these numbers floors? Do they need to have a minimum of 40? Or... Yeah, I feel like I need more information to do this. Okay, so 15 and 25 is 40. So there's another 15, a 25, and a 10 that I can use in theory. But then how do I get all these other numbers from this? Oh, wait, hang on, okay. So... Fuck, I just had it. Shit, hang on. Okay, so I need to split the... Okay, so the 30 needs to be split. 15 going to the 40. God damn it, I just had it. Okay, and then 15 going to the 20. Okay, hang on. So 15 plus 25. Okay, and then the 20 is going to be a 15 plus 5, and the 30 is going to be a 25 plus 5. Okay, so I need to do the 10 split between the middle two? Did I do it? Nothing's lighting up. And I don't really want to start clicking around on shit just to be safe. But that... I don't know, it sounds like I got it, but... The whole thing is powered off, so I can't do that. Okay, I'm actually gonna... I want to really quickly, like, save again, just in case I do have this right. Okay, so if I... Motherfucker, what am I missing? So, hang on, okay, let's just go redo the math here, okay. So the first one needs to be a 40, so that is not you. Yeah, because you're down, and when you're down, you're inactive, as best I can tell. So you're sending 25 and 15, so that is 40. Okay, the second one should be 15 plus 5, so you're not touching it. That is sending 15 plus 5. Yep. And the third one should be 30, which is sending 5 plus 25. So this should be right. What the fuck am I doing wrong? Okay, and I can't, like, pull on any of these random levers. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to look something up on this one. I am completely lost. If this isn't the answer, if this is somehow, like, incorrect and it's not just soft locked, I am going to be completely clueless. Because I cannot for the life of me... This is my notebook. Yeah, I don't understand the logic then of what they're doing here. I think there's a translation issue going on, so I'll be back in just a second then. Okay, I actually, I went ahead, I did have to kind of look something up in here. The example didn't really help much, but, yeah, because their example uses different numbers. What this is meaning is that the first outlet is actually the first lever. So, what this is really saying is lever 1, 2, and 3 are distributing the power. So, lever 1, if I flick it, it will distribute. So if I flick all 3 of lever 1, it will distribute 40 across 3 boxes. I was working backwards on this. That needed to be worded a lot better. So in order to do this puzzle, for those of you who are curious, I put all of 40 to here. I then went ahead, I took the 20, and I actually split it between the 10 fuse box and the 50 fuse box. And then I went ahead and I took the 30 watt and I put all of it to here. And you can see I only have the bottom one flipped. I have the top 2 flipped. Yeah, so basically we're distributing this power to the boxes, and that's what they actually need. That was not a fun puzzle. That was a very frustrating puzzle. I'm very, very much believing that they need to reword that one. But okay, so we now have some options here. I think there are 3 endings to this game, if I recall right. Yeah, I think we can, I can get into the transfer machine. I might be able just to blow this place the hell up, or we might be able to just kind of leave. I kind of like the idea of taking in the knowledge. Just because that seems interesting to me, so what I'll actually do is first one first, I'm going to try to do the dissatisfying, and I'm going to just try to pull the levers, and let's go see if I can blow up the house, and basically say, screw the old man. Then I'll see if I can just leave, and then I think I'll go see if I can go to the transfer machine, assuming that my saves work, so... Oh, really? I can't just do... Okay, can I... Activate the elevator and leave the...
I leave all my riches and all my knowledge to you, and you decide to spin on your heel and leave it all behind. You really are your father's child. I don't know why people like you are even given the opportunity to breathe, let alone live. No ambition, no motivation, no future. Disappointed would be an understatement. But I'm sure that with this kind of choice in life-changing situations, you will end up drunk in a gutter at the end of your days. Good luck with the rest of your life. I am sure you will disappoint the world as much as you are a disappointment to me.
Okay, I guess let's go into the elevator and press the get the hell out of here button. Okay, there we go. Yeah, because I actually went ahead and I had to reload the other area because I was so convinced something didn't load in. But there we go. That was the ending of episode 4. And I got the achievement Over Your Dead Body. Reject your will and your inheritance, which I think is actually ending 3. So, let's actually go on back in. I want to see... Yeah, I want to go see what happens.
So, you have reached the end.
God fucking damn it, are you kidding me?
Now,
do I actually have to redo all of this?
choice
Oh, hang on.
between you
Actually,
and your future.
I think this might be all set already.
Levers will disable the explosive.
Yeah, I think this is actually all set. I just have to wait for him to stop talking. So I'll just cut out here, and when we come back, I think we're gonna go hit the transfer chamber.
There
Yeah,
won't be much left.
I think we're gonna go do the right. We're gonna do the transfer, and then we're gonna go see what he wants to do. So be back in just a second here. Okay, I went ahead and I quick just wrapped that up. I forgot I can shut him up. And I was also slightly mistaken. These needed to be changed a little bit. I wasn't really paying attention. So I'm gonna go ahead and let's do the transfer now. And then we'll go ahead and I think at that point I'll be able to actually blow up the building and basically spite him. And then I think we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna leave with his body after. So let's hop in the transfer machine. Yeah, and I got an achievement here. I am Gladsbury, which I believe is ending 1. Well, that seemed tremendously painful. Okay.
For those who are believers, this would be nothing short of a miracle. I don't even think I can describe this feeling. My body being carried away, yet my thoughts still raging, and the ability to breathe again returning. I confess to you that planting the explosives was a very great risk to take. But this is divine. Don't worry. You will still be you, and I will still be me. Or at least, that's how I think this will turn out. But one thing is absolutely certain. Whatever you spend your days doing before is in the past. Now, the Gladsbury name will live forever.
So I had inadvertently clicked out of there. Hopefully you were able to hear that. But yeah, so I went ahead and I blew up the building and I got the achievement. The bloodline ends here. Deliberately take out the mansion and anything inside of it. So let's actually go back in then for one more chance. Yeah, boy, that really sucks. I kind of wish that like it didn't interfere that much. I'm gonna shut you the hell up. Okay. So where was it? I think it was these two here. Yep, that one's actually okay. I think it's this one here. I think this is okay. Nope, not quite. I'm an idiot. But yeah, we'll go ahead and I'll bring that in, and then you'll actually get a chance to hear the whole thing. Okay, so Aula 1 was fully on 40, so... yeah, that should be the only one that has the first one pulled. Aula 2 was 20, that should be split. Yep, Aula 2 should be split between these two. Then Aula 3 should be there. Can I... ah, there we go, yep. So let's go back inside, let's go to the transfer. We'll go listen to his rambling, and then we're gonna go ahead and go see what happens. See what happens when we leave with his power. You know, to be honest, I've gone through some really painful things in my life. Probably one of the most painful ones I've ever had to go through was a vasectomy where the anesthetic failed. But, boy, this just seems miserable to, like, fry your fucking brain.
For those who are believers, this would be nothing short of a miracle. I don't even think I can describe this feeling. My body being carried away, yet my thoughts still raging, and the ability to breathe again returning. I confess to you that planting the explosives was a very great risk to take. But this is divine. Don't worry. You will still be you, and I will still be me. Or at least, that's how I think this will turn out. But one thing is absolutely certain. From this moment on, whatever you spend your days doing before is in the past. Now, the Gladsbury name will live forever.
Okay, so there you go. So you guys actually got a chance to listen to it. So, there we are. Went ahead and we pulled that. And I think that is all 3 endings of the game. Yeah, I am Gladsbury. So there we go. So that was Last Will. Okay, so I'm going to talk about my issues with the game first. So the big issues I think are translation ones. That whole fuse box puzzle at the end. I mean, I kind of, like, going off of the noises, I may have inadvertently solved it, but that needed to be more clear. That needed to, I would probably use different words or something like that. Just something to make that a little bit more clear. And maybe you guys figured it out a lot quicker than I did. I'm just uniquely stupid. That's entirely possible. But, I mean, yeah, that was just very, very frustrating to go through. And then the thing with the one puzzle involving, like, the laboratory section or whatever, where you had to make the words. The fact that you're missing, like, 2 of your 4 vowels makes that a lot harder, and I feel like they didn't load in right. Because when I went ahead and I looked it up, I actually found a walkthrough video somebody did, and all of their stuff was there, so stuff just didn't load for me, or there's just, like, a random chance. Because, yeah, I was trying to make a whole bunch of words that, like, you couldn't make. You know, at some point I would need an A or an E or something like that, and it just wasn't going to work. But overall, this was very enjoyable. For the most part, the puzzles were pretty straightforward. Some of them did require leaps of logic that I just wasn't really equipped to make. But this was still fun enough. I feel like this would probably be more fun as, like, a multiplayer game for a lot of people. Kind of do what We Were Here was doing and, like, play it with your friends. You could do a lot worse, though, for a puzzle game as well. I mean, I actually want to go a quick look and just see how much is this game right now. It's currently $8.99. I probably got this on sale for, like, half price. Yeah, I would say you can probably justify $5 for this if you... Yeah, you can probably justify $5 for this if you're a big fan of puzzle games. So overall, decent experience, needs a lot of fixing and a lot of polishing, but yeah, still enjoyable enough. I had fun, and it was it was a neat idea, it was a neat story as well. This crazy uncle who's like, hey, I rigged up my house to explode, but if you want anything, come and take it. Yeah, that was interesting. So good job to the developers. Actually, I'll throw the credits up on here. Yeah, good job to these guys, and I hope they keep on making stuff, and I hope they kind of learn from this and make a bigger, better, more cleaned up version of, like, a puzzle game in the future. So if you guys did enjoy this series, if you wouldn't mind, please leave a like or leave a comment. How did you feel about Last Will? How did you feel about the puzzles? How did you feel about the story? For any of the puzzles, were there any of these in here that you guys felt like I was just being a complete frickin' moron for? Like any of these that you just kind of looked at and were like immediately just snapped your fingers and went, that's really easy and it took me ages? Or do you guys kind of think these puzzles are pretty tough too? I know at least one person has left a comment that said the puzzle involving the cards was pretty difficult. That required some interesting leaps of logic. And then I was talking to some friends of mine about the word puzzle, where I think it was about Roman numerals and you had to spell out King David or whatever. Yeah, that one, I will absolutely affirm that requires outside knowledge that the player doesn't necessarily have. So that one I don't think is necessarily fair. I think that needed more clearance for sure, as to like what the hell the Roman numeral D stood for. But yeah, I'm curious if you guys feel like I'm particularly stupid in this one, or if you guys kind of feel like these were tough puzzles too. I'd like to know exactly how alone I am in this. And if you're new to the channel, if you enjoyed the series, if you wouldn't mind subscribing, I would really, really appreciate that. And for everybody else, thank you very much for watching Last Will. I hope you enjoyed, and I look forward to seeing you in another series very soon.